Hello friends, welcome to the class of economics. Please subscribe our channel Economics by Mohammad Nasir. Before we proceed, let me congratulate you that you are the lucky one who have opted the economics as a subject. Because economics is a kind of subject which is growing day by day and which is the need of the hour for today. First, let me tell you that you must have studied economics in your previous classes as well. And you must have told that economics is the study of man in the ordinary business of life. This is the famous definition given by Alfred Marshall. First, I want to tell you that the Adam Smith is known as father of modern economics. Why he is known as father of modern economics? Because he wrote a famous book, An Inquiry into the Nature and Cause of Wealth of Nation, written by Adam Smith in 1776. This is the first systematic book for economics which was written by him. So that is why he is considered as father of modern economics. And yes, of course, the Alfred Marshall along with him has given this famous definition that it is the study of man in ordinary business of life. Now, what is this ordinary business of life? Let's understand it first. Suppose you want to buy a good. So why you want to buy that good or commodity? Because you want to satisfy your wants. By using it, you want to satisfy your want, or if you are making it a gift for somebody, then he or she must be satisfying his or her wants. So in this way, you become a consumer. Suppose you are selling the product, you can be a shopkeeper, then you become the seller. Or if you are producing the product, like the farmer produces the crops, or a manufacturer, a company which manufacture the goods or commodity, then you become the producer. If you are getting employment at somewhere else and you are getting salaries or wages, if you are rendering the services and in return to that you are getting salaries or wages, it means you are an employee. The person who is giving you the wages or salaries, he or she has become an employer. In this way, the people become consumer, producer, seller, employer. This is what is called as the ordinary business of life, which was propounded by the Alfred Marshall. This is what he actually meant for that. The one more definition of economics was given by Robbins, Lionel Robbins, which was the definition related to scarcity. That it is the relation between human and the ends, and scarce means which have their alternative uses. So resources are limited, but they have alternative uses. You know that nothing is free for us, or there is nothing, we cannot get something for nothing. You must have heard the story of Aladdin. What Aladdin did, whatever he wanted anything, whatever and whenever he wanted something, he simply rubbed the magic lamp, a genie appeared, and he fulfilled all his desire. So Aladdin was really a lucky guy, though you and me are not as lucky as Aladdin was. So we have limited resources with us, What kind of limited resources? Say for example, you have a pocket money. That much of pocket money by which you can buy your necessary goods. You can buy not all the things, but something you can buy from that. If your pocket money will increase, then you will be able to buy more goods or more items than earlier. But as we have a limited amount, we have a meager amount with us, so we have to make a choice in available resources. So this is the problem of choice, which is known as economic problem. So in simplest form, or in a single word, if we want to define the economics is the problem of scarcity. So this is the basic economics which we have while we are spending our pocket money. We have to make a choice among the various available alternatives. Like suppose I am having the pocket money of 500 rupees for the whole month. It means I have to spend this 500 in such a manner that it could last till the last date of the month. So definitely I have to make a choice. Suppose I am hungry, I want to eat something. So I have to make a choice whether I am going to eat the pizza, whether I am going to eat the burger, whether I am going to eat the rice with dal, whether I am going to eat a samosa. So I have to make a choice out of the availabilities. So this is the problem of making a choice, which is known as economic problem. So the various definitions which were given by Adam Smith, what Adam Smith said, it is the study of wealth of nation. What Marshall said, the study of a man in the ordinary business of life. What Robbins said, the relation between human or man with the scarce resources which have and alternative uses. So all these definitions can be summarized in the single definition which I have been written over here. Economics is the study of how people and society choose to employ scarce resources that could have alternative uses. So it is the study of how people and society choose to employ scarce resources that could have alternative uses in order to produce various commodities that satisfy their wants and to distribute them for consumption among various persons and groups in society. So these three elements are very much important. So economics have three parts, and which are consumption, production and distribution. Under the consumption, we want to know how the consumer decides given his income. Alternatives are there and he knows the price. So what he chooses, that is the consumption. Production means what the producer produce as per the demand. So this is known as production. And what is the distribution? The distribution means how the national income or how the income which is generated from the process of production is being distributed among the factors of production. What are the factors of production? You must have heard factors of production in class 9th and 10th as well. These are land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship. The factors of production, factors of production are: number 1 land, number 2 labor, number 3 capital, and number 4 entrepreneurship. Let me tell you that out of these, This one is the most important factors of production. Entrepreneurship is the most important factor of production as it can arrange the rest of the factors. But no other factor is as important as this one is, because they cannot arrange the others. But it can arrange the others factors by himself or herself. So in this way, economics have the three important parts: the consumption, the production, and the distribution. Now, besides these three conventional studies of economics, that is the consumption, production, and distribution, there are certain other things which the economist want to know, like how many people are poor, how many are from middle class, how many are relatively rich, and if you want to know how many people are illiterate, how many people are not able to get the job, or how much households can earn more than the other households. You must have heard the natural disasters like tsunami, earthquake, bird flu, which have influenced the ordinary business of life enormously. So the facts and the data which are related with this, if we want our government to take prompt actions, or we want our government to make proper policies, so we must have accompanied with the numerical data as well. So hence, to know the ill effects of societies like the poverties, the unemployment, etc. So the numerical facts contributed significantly. In this way, the scope of statistics has emerged in all the modern economics. So from the next class, we will be studying the statistics for economics. In class 11th, you are having two books. Each book carries 40 marks. The first one is Statistics for Economics, and the second one is Microeconomics. So first we will be dealing with the statistics for economics, which is very, very important, not only for those who have opted mathematics as a subject, but for all of us, as it deals with numerical aspects and which enable us for the better understanding of economics with the cause and effect principle. So thank you for today's class, and from the next class onwards we will be dealing with the statistics. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe our channel Economics by Mohammad Nasir. Thank you.